Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya Kapag may labay nagkakaisa, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na, MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na, MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na, MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL, 𝗦𝗢𝗨𝗦𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗛 Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na. MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag-3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na. MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL, 𝗦𝗢𝗨𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗛 Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na. MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa husay ng bawat isa, sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama in 5, 4.
Ang patas, lagi mong inuuna kung anong dapat. Hindi mo kayang malunok ang katotohanang marami pa rin tayong kababayang gutom at walang tahanan. Kaya hindi ka tumigil sa paglaban. Harapin ang kahirapan, tulungan ang nangangailangan, basagin ang korupsyon na kanilang nakasanayan. Sa loob at labas, man ng Pinas, bakas na bakas ang iyong tapang puksain ang mga problema ng bansa. Gamit ang lakas, gamit ang isip, gamit ang puso. Kung para sa mamamayang Pilipino, si MP, wala yang sinisino. Manny Pacquiao.
That's Catiende. Oh, what a scoop shot. The best player siya. Oh! Justin Baltazar! Casino. The trailer is Chris Lalata, who gives us a throwdown.
2 seconds left. Fuentes.
Oh my goodness!
Hear the logo from Del Fuentes.
Just a few days ago, dito mismo sa Batangas City Coliseum, the home team, the 𝗦𝗢𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, with the help of their ecstatic Batangueño fans, was able to extend this series to a thrilling Game 3. The Southern Division Finals is almost set with only one spot left. Kanino nga ba mapupunta ang huling pwesto? Sa Batangas o sa South Cotabato? Mga kaliga, paniguradong isang matinding laban na naman ito. Dito lamang sa liga ng bawat Pilipino, ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.
No let-up for both South Cotabato and Batangas. Shot block, Hernandez given space. That's good. Turn around for Christian. That's good.
You have to get this win today.
Batangas is fighting for survival in these playoffs. The three, bullseye for John Valoria.
Wanting it more than South Cotabato, we're fighting for our lives. So talagang yung grit, tenacity, intensity of my players just showed that second half.
Elorde inside is blocked by Levy Hernandez. Attacking, De La Virgen will shoot. He will score off the glass. There will be a game number 3 this coming Thursday here in Batangas City. It is another beautiful night for Philippine basketball as we continue our coverage for the 2024 MPBL playoffs. We come back to you live from the Batangas City Coliseum, the home of our inaugural season champions, as the 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, will look to book a ticket to the South Finals. On their way, though, is Nico Elorde, the top scorer of the South Cotabato Warriors in game number 2. He tried to counter the production of Levy Hernandez, who was the best player in game 2 for the Batangas 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. But question is, which of these two stars will reign supreme in the South Division second round matchup of Batangas and South Cotabato? Somewhere out there, the Quezon Huskers are just waiting for their date in the South Finals. It is no let up for both Batangas and South Cotabato as we welcome you to our coverage. Thank you for joining us, folks. This is 𝗦𝗢𝗧𝗛𝗛 at your service alongside Andrea Endicio and the master tactician of the MPBL broadcast team and Coach Louie Gonzalez. Coach Louie, in games 1 and 2, Coach Mike Perez and Coach Christian Luanzon broke down the rebounding story. I'll give the numbers to everybody out there. In game 1, it was South Cotabato who out-rebounded Batangas 49-39. But in game number 2, the tables flipped. And that was Batangas out-rebounding South Cotabato 49-38. I want you to elaborate more about this rebounding story.
And that makes it more interesting because that shows the heart of the both teams. Grabe yung resiliency ng mga players nila. And you know, entering game 3, you need to bring all that positive vibes with you. Kasi you know, ganun yung nagiging picture nitong laban na to. Rebounding, alam mo yun, the effort of these players that nako-convert nila sa second chance points. Alam mo, kasi yung extra possession madalas nakukuha mo yan sa forcing turnovers eh. But both teams are playing very efficient in terms of running their plays. At ang maganda dito, hindi sila tumitigil every time na may tumira na crashing the board, consistent sila pareho.
Now, we had to show Marvin Jonicio and Don Ochea to your TV screens because rebounding is not just about the big men. Our forwards, the centers, even Jerby Cruz told me the wingmen, the guards will have to be extra productive in that department in order to win game number 3. But now, let us first recap what's happening in these playoffs, what's happening in the playoff bracket as it stands.
And we're just waiting for this bracket. Itong bracket ng Batangas and South Cotabato Warriors na. Itong bracket na to talagang earn, not given. Talaga ang bawat segundo talagang pinaglalabanan nila. And sa ating North Division naman, alam naman natin, yung teams number 1 natin and number 2 are just waiting to play their first game. Itong San Juan Knights at Pampanga Giant Lanterns.
South Cotabato will look to do the same as they did versus Piñata Taxel in round number 1, defeat them on the road in game number 3. Let's talk about Nico Elorde. I mentioned he was a top scorer for South Cotabato in game 2. He told me he's had to do more scoring because it's good to have variety in terms of his play for the Warriors.
Kasi everything well scouted na talaga. Yung mga usual suspects nila are very well covered. And in their last game, in that game 2, talagang he became the spark of this South Cotabato team na naka-comeback pa sila after down by 16 points to start the fourth quarter. Alam mo yun, parang tapos na agad yung laban, pero it was Nico Elorde. He started that run na talagang they were able to control. Came in short para manalo yung Batangas in that game too.
Now, speaking of starting things for South Cotabato, this was the guy who started it all. Jerby Cruz had the first 8 points of the Warriors in game 2.
Importante yung role ni Jerby dito, especially he can stretch the floor. Siya yung big man ng South Cotabato na medyo consistent dun sa shooting in the nail area.
We have to remind everybody that Jerby Cruz likes game number 3 versus Binyan. He top scored with 18 points in that 79-77 victory against Mark Pingris and company. Will tonight be another night for him? That is our question. Now, we do have other players who want to step up for the Warriors, especially the likes of Val Acuña, Mark Cruz, and JP Calvo.
Itong trio na to talagang really helped South Cotabato to pass Binyan Tatakjal. And in this game 3, I expect, especially both our former players, ito si Mark Cruz and JP Calvo, that will gonna come out strong para dito sa closing game na to.
Speaking of being a top scorer before, Val Acuña was a top scorer in the regular season versus South Cotabato. Mark Cruz was a top scorer in their first playoff game. And JP Calvo was the top scorer of South Cotabato in his first couple of games back in the MPBL. But it is tonight. That should be the time that they would come alive against Batangas City. As now we talk about the 3 guys who came alive for the Rum Masters in game number 2. Levy Hernandez, Jong Valoria, and Philip Panyabogan.
The 3 giant monster ditong Batangas Tanduay Athletics. You know, these 3 needs to perform mix. It's imperative that they perform kasi pag nakaka-shoot itong tatlong to and nakaka-finish sila sa game in double digit, gives positive results for Batangas.
15 points for Levy Hernandez, 2 blocks by the way in the fourth quarter that basically sealed the ball game for Batangas City. Jong Valoria with 14, Philip Panyamogan with 13. Levy mentioned to me before this game, he had to talk to these 2 other wing players. Batangas, kailangan niya sina Philip at sina Jong na umiscore para gumaan yung role niya on the court, and that will allow him to be more efficient offensively and defensively.
Oo, biro mo, Levy is a consistent player right now. And you know, with etong si Jong Valoria and Philip Panyamoga stepping up in that game too, you know, they were given enough cushion. Yung third quarter na yun, malaking baon yun papunta sa fourth. Kasi imagine kung wala yung 16 points na yun, baka natapos yung laro sa gitnong game 2.
After all, South Cotabato outscored Batangas 28-14 in the last quarter. There's been a missing piece though, actually 2 of them for Batangas City scoring-wise. Only 10 combined for Cedric Ablaza and Jexter Apinan in game number 2.
Oo, important kasi you know that they're the pillars of Coach Cholo's offense. Alam mo, not just on offense, but also on defense. These two really needs to step up. Sa akin, kulang yung kanilang shot attempts. I expect Ced to do more up to 7 or 8 attempts in this game. Talagang he needs to take over. He needs to be responsible and take that responsibility na okay lang, pero kailangan niya umatake talaga.
After all, Jexter Apinan averaged 7.5 points in the regular season. Even more for Mr. Cedric Ablaza. In 19 of their 25 regular season games that he was a part of, he scored in double figures.
Oo.
One last guy, MJ De La Virgen. Game number 1, only 3 points. In game 2, only 4 minutes of play. Buti na lang may clutch basket siya. But do you think that we have to see more of MJ on the court?
Oo, but first and foremost, he needs to match the physicality ng ng backcourt lineup nitong South Cotabato. I think that's for a reason na medyo limited yung minutes niya. Alam ni Coach Cholo na baka si MJ ang maging point of attack. Pero though, knowing the caliber of MJ, that 2 points that he made in the closing minutes ng game 2, talagang ang laking bagay para sa Batangas.
It wasn't anything complicated in the words of MJ De La Virgen. It's just about staying ready for Coach Cholo Villanueva after all. Now we're ready to turn you over to Miguel Pere to get things going for game number 3.
And MPBL Party List, ang kaliga ng mamamayang Pilipino. Here are the starters. First, for the South Cotabato Warriors. Starting at guard, number 4, Nico Flash Elorde. Also at guard, number 7, Kyle Tolentino. Center, number 1, Jammer Hamito. Power forward, number 20, Jervy Cruz. And the other forward, number 21, MPBL Season 1 MVP, Val Acuna. The head coach for the Warriors is Elvis Tolentino. Assistant coaches, Boying Diloy, Ramon Pido, Apple Coronado, Peter Deligero, and Rod Tolentino. Team manager is Merman Flores. Team owner is rap artist Michael Pacquiao. And mga kaliga, get on your feet, cause it's time to meet the starting unit of your MPBL inaugural season champions, Batangas City Tanduay Rom Masters. Starting at center, number 26, John Ambuluto. Guard, number 1, CJ Easid. Small forward, number 15, Don Ochea. Two guard, number 45, Jong Valoria. And at power forward, number 23, Ced Ablaza. The head coach for Batangas City is Cholo Villanueva. Assistant coaches J.R. Aquino, Warren Capitan, John Arenas, and Dino Ponce Enrile. Assistant team manager is Gilbert Alea. Team manager is Jin Alabanza. LGU partner is Congressman Marvin Marino. Team owner is Lucio Tan III.
Presenting our starters, brought to you by Sports Max, powered by PlayMax, the official online entertainment partner of the MPBL. Win to the max. It's Nico Elorde with Kyle Tolentino, Jammer Hamito, Jervy Cruz, and Val Acuna for South Cotabato. And then we have CJ Easid, Jong Valoria, John Abuluto, Don Ochea, and Cedric Ablaza for the Batangas Rum Masters. Thank you for joining us, folks. This is Mix Gomez at your service, alongside Coach Louie Gonzalez and Andrea Endicio. do or die, win or go home for Batangas and South Cotabato. The winner of this matchup will proceed to Quezon Province this coming Saturday to take on the #1 seeded Quezon Huskers. It's a 3 for Jong off to the left. And how about that battle in the interior? As Coach Louie pointed out, it's going to be rebounding, energy, and effort for tonight.
Talagang no time for relax. Hindi ka pwede mag-relax talaga. You need to battle that every inch on the floor. Alam mo, you need to stand your ground sa ganitong klaseng laban.
It's Val Acuña. Misfiring from downtown. Rebound, CJ Isit. Waits for his teammates. Screen by Ambuluto. Isit staying aggressive. The turn and the feed. Ambuluto off the glass, no good.
You know, came both shots ng kaparehong koponan. Came in, sa akin, mga good shots yun. It's just talagang pag ganitong klaseng laban, yung pakiramdam ng bola, medyo mabigat talaga eh.
Yes. Jammer Hamito in the interior lost his balance. And it is a jump ball, possession arrow pointing South Cotabato's way.
You know, 4 possessions we had already, but tatlo na yung bumagsak sa floor.
Yes.
Out of that 4 possessions, tatlo may bumagsak eh.
And by the way, there has been no shortage of physicality in this matchup. In Game 2 alone, we saw 70 combined free throws. What a rebound by Batangas, and CJ Isit will bring it down. Isit working with Ablaza. CJ inside Ambuluto, taking his time, and it's almost a turnover. 𝗦𝗦𝗦𝗦𝗦𝗦 fighting for it. There is a foul, and that would be on Ambuluto.
I thought the call was a held ball.
That's why Coach Cholo Villanueva cannot believe it. He was just sitting down, and now he's on his feet after 90 seconds of play.
So who gets the first basket, Mix?
You know what? Even though nobody has scored, the fans are entertained already inside the Batangas City Coliseum. These fans are very hungry for a championship. The last time that they experienced it was back in Season 1. And there you see our founder, Senator Manny Pacquiao, present inside the home of our inaugural champions. Ball out of bounds. It will stay with South Cotabato.
Can you see how well scouted talagang itong mga parehong koponan? Parang halos lahat ng options covered. Talagang nakapatong. You need to give that effort of getting that basketball.
Finally, somebody scores. It had to take our founder inside the venue to see a basket in game number 3. Nico 𝗦𝗦𝗦𝗜𝗦𝗏 with the first 2 points.
Medyo nabawasan lang ng konti yung focus sa laro eh.
CJ Isit had an opening. Lefty layup, no good. Ambuluto crashing the board. There's a foul by Jervy Cruz. That has been the absolute role of John Ambuluto in this series.
And I think that is the story of this series. Extra possession. And you know, ayan, tulad yan, naka-extra possession sila. Second chance point. Talagang malaking bagay talaga yan.
There's a miss by Ablaza.
Yung
rebound
hustle.
Tolentino. We're back with Nico 𝗦𝗦𝗦𝗏𝗏. Hamito trying to seal. 𝗦𝗦𝗦𝗏𝗏 goes down. Isit asking for a flop. Tolentino will try to score. 10 on the shot clock. Kyle pulls up. That's good. By the way, the horns that you're hearing, they're not being played by Batangas fans. These are South Cotabato fans. Back with the Warriors. Tolentino down the middle. Kyle Tolentino with a layup. That is in for Kyle.
At ayun ang pinakamaganda. Okay, with this line, combination 5 ng South Cotabato, it is really Kyle that needs to be aggressive, attacking especially in the open basket.
He did score 10 points in game number 2. One of the 4 players in double figures for the Warriors back then. 6 on the shot clock. Valoria Batangas still not on board. Forward pass, 𝗦𝗦𝗑 onto 𝗦𝗢𝗨𝗧𝗛, who hangs and scores. What a start.
What a start, Migs.
This fast break of the game is brought to you by SportsMax, powered by PlayMax, the official online entertainment partner of the MPBL. Win to the max. This is looking like game number 1, where South Cotabato dictated the beginning of the matchup. Question is, will they be consistent at it? Or are we going to see a quick comeback by Batangas City? 8-0, 3.5 minutes gone by.
You are still watching the MPBL. 11 months ago, same day, same venue last year, klarong-klaro pa sa alaala nitong si Nico 𝗦𝗦𝗑𝗓𝗏 how they lost in a knockout game like this one in the hands of the same opponent in front of the same crowd. Kaya naman daw, one of their biggest motivations in this game is to not let history repeat itself. In his own words, he said, ibahin natin ang ending ngayon. As Coach Elvis Tolentino added, he's not the type to live in the past. Even their loss last game, it's already gone, as he believes it's not completely a loss given how his players show that they are indeed capable of making a comeback, specifically in that fourth quarter in Game 2. For this game, which they believe will be one of their biggest comebacks, Coach Elvis reminded his players that they are not just good, but they are great, and that this wouldn't be their last game of the season. Back to you guys.
Well, to talk more about that sense of urgency of the South Cotabato Warriors, there was no let-up for them after the loss. They immediately trained the day after game number 2. That's 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 just scored for Batangas, their first points in the ball game.
Important basket now for Batangas, scoring off that timeout to stop the bleeding. Pero balikan ko yung sinabi mo. So let's watch this replay first. After that timeout, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 aggressively attacking itong defense ng South Cotabato Warriors. Yes, Migs, it's important that South Cotabato rides on that big fourth quarter they have. Okay, to start where they left off. Especially, alam mo, visitor ka, kalaban ang home team. Diba? Importante yan.
As Andrea mentioned, they have been here before. They do not want what happened last year to happen in this very same date, in the very same venue. The three-point play was completed by 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, and now this is Christian Pajarito against Ambuludto. Pajarito escapes and scores.
Christian Pajarito, naging gold siya bigla for South Cotabato.
And this is good that he scored his first basket in the first quarter.
And you know, in that game too, he scored most of his points in that big fourth quarter. Kaya nakabahabol sila eh.
Yes.
So that's how important key player itong si Pajarito sa yung production niya, especially for the Warriors.
And his production in game number 1 was spread out. That's why he totaled 20 points on his return. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, that was short. Rebound 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Chong has all the points of Batangas so far. Will he continue? Screen by Ambuludto. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 going to Ablaza. Cedric attacking. Ablaza escapes. No basket. Rebound Acuña.
Ced was expecting a contact pero a call, pero again hindi na tinataw yung mabigat na bungguan nga, hindi pinipituan yung slightest bump pa.
𝗦𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 firing from way out. That is good. Nico 𝗦𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 has been something else, scoring the basketball in this series.
And I think the very reason why Coach Elvis decided to start him together with Kyle Tolentino in this game.
Sorry miss by Ablaza. The challenge continues for him scoring-wise. He only had 6 in game 2, the same production in game number 1 against South Cotabato. 13-5, Tolentino trying to shake off CJ Isit. Now they go to Pajarito. Christian turns around, tough shot off to the left. Back with John. Valoria pulls up. That's off to the right. Rebound. Ochea, one of the best in the league in that category. Here is CJ Isit. 9 on the shot clock. They got the switch. Ablaza. Help provided. One more feed. Abuluto will score.
Oo. So ito na, second chance points again.
That trims the lead down to 6 points with 3 minutes and change remaining in the opening frame. Elorde swings it over. Acuna, quick catch and shoot. That was too strong. We have 5 subs about to enter. 3 from South Cotabato and 2 from Batangas City. Isit. He attacks, strong side. Tried to go to Ambuluto. It's Nico Elorde fighting hard for the ball. A jump ball. Possession arrow to Batangas.
Oh, it's just the effort of Nico Elorde. Second time already that he got involved on a held ball situation, Migs.
We present to you our play of the game. Brought to you by Suzuki. It's the extra pass by Cedric Ablaza finding John Abuluto. That's one good way for Ced to be effective. If he can't score, then build up your assists in this matchup.
Oh, especially they're one of the best teams in terms of passing that rock.
Ablaza, he's now on board.
And capitalizing, that this is one thing matchup na kailangan makapag-contribute si Ced up against Larry Rodriguez.
Larry actually had limited minutes in game number 2, only 6 in total. Let's see if he can step up even further in this matchup for Coach Elvis Tolentino. Here's the baseline inbound. Panyamogan finding Ablaza at the corner. Cedric Ablaza was 1 out of 3 from the field in game number 2. So this already matches his output in terms of field goals.
Oh.
Jonicio catch and shoot. Straight away for Marvin.
Alam mo na yung basang-basa mo na yung substitution pattern nito mga South Cotabato Warriors eh. Talaga either pag magpapahinga si Kel Tolentino, paglalagay naman ito naman ipapalit si Marvin Jonicio ni Coach Elvis Tolentino.
It's a luxury having 2 very lengthy small forwards.
Oo.
And they will need them, especially with Enzo Hoson also not in the roster for tonight as he has a bruised right arm. It's actually his tricep.
Oo, medyo mabigat yun.
It's a pretty big bruise, as we should say. This 3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. Marvin Jonicio, he has improved on that jumper for years now in the MPBL, starting with Marikina and now with the Warriors. No conversion there for Mark Cruz and Christian Pajarito. We're back with Batangas.
And expect mo na medyo bibilis na itong scoring ng Batangas with the insertion nito ni Levy Hernandez.
They do have their 3 guard scorers on the floor. Hernandez, Valoria, Panyamogan as well, and their bigs are Apinan and Ablaza.
So ito yung pinaka-potent 5 niya in terms of offense eh.
Can they actually convert? Down by 7. 90 seconds remaining in the opening frame. Levy Hernandez against Marvin Jonicio. Hernandez, step back and the miss. Forward pass to Marvin. Ooh, Jonicio lost his balance. Recovery for Levy. Hernandez feeds. That was too wide for Ced Ablaza.
Grabe intensity talaga. You know, it's different when you watch it on TV and when kaysa nandito ka sa live venue.
Yes. Even the upper box or Gen Ad section of Batangas City is now being filled up with some Batangueños. Do join us if you can. Only 1 game for tonight. Mark Cruz from downtown.
And that's one guy who loves game 3.
I mentioned him top scoring in the first playoff game this season. Mark Cruz at 24 versus Binyan. And he was perfect from the field. 6 out of 6, 3 out of 3 from downtown in game 1. Ablaza to the corner. Levy all day. No good. The Ant-Man bounces. Calvo receives, reverse, no basket. Jonicio with a putback.
And you know, again, how things had speed up. Especially itong si Mark Cruz and JP Calvo combined. Backcourting itong South Cotabato.
Yeah, 10 seconds to go before the end of one, and it's a charge called on Philip Aniamogan. Coach Cholo Villanueva with a lot of sense of urgency on his shoulders. He has one wish, and that is for everybody, for us to come back to Batangas this coming Tuesday. But if they lose, then we will fly to Jensen for the first time this season. Jonicio, backdoor for JP, one more feed, and it's Larry Rodriguez with 2 points. A half-court heave for Jexter. That's too strong. And so, what a start for the South Cotabato Warriors. Up by 14 after 10 minutes.
Limiting itong Batangas to just 9 points. In the first kanto, alam mo yung same number to nung game 1 nila, which South Cotabato win. Diba? So, tingnan natin kung ano yung magiging gagawing adjustment ni Coach Cholo Villanueva in terms of offense. Wala akong nakikita problema sa defense niya, pero again, nag-i-struggle sila to score a basket.
There's one thing that the Batangas fans can hold on to is the fact that Batangas tends to start slow on their home court. That has been a story all season long. But remember, they do have a decent record here at 9-1. It's just that South Cotabato hasn't gone easy for them. Even in the regular season, back to game number 2, that was the case as well. Only a 2-point win, their closest at home this season. This fan of the game is brought to you by Jinky Skin. We're glad to have these two ladies who are always present inside the Batangas City Coliseum. You know, we do actually have the actual Jinky Skin beside us inside the Batangas City Coliseum. Madam Jinky Pacquiao, of course, our founder, Senator Manny Pacquiao, is with us as well. They're sitting beside our MPBL VIPs, who we will show later on. But now we begin the second frame of Batangas and South Cotabato, game number 3 action. JP Calvo lost the ball. There's the recovery. Rodriguez, no foul, no basket.
Pakita mo yung adjustment ni Coach Cholo Villanueva in terms of personnel, no? Balance ito. Okay? Philip Aniamogan will take care of the scoring. Tapos ito si Mark Cruz, ito si Arim, at ito si Jex Apinan. You know, alam mo ang forte nitong tatlong to. Will defend aggressively.
Now we're seeing the patented full-court defense of Batangas City, but we have to see that three-pointer of Philip Aniamogan as well. That will be the first basket of Philip in this matchup. 23-12. Mark Cruz against O'Neal Arim, one of the better defenders of Batangas City. The switch onto the taller Mark Cruz. The Ant-Man in trouble. The kick out to Calvo.
That's a walk. Ayan o. Sina-challenge silang mag 4 out 1 in eh. Itong South Cotabato eh. Na mag-isolation na lang, foot speed na lang, pagalingan na lang, pabilisan na lang.
Here comes the foot speed of Apinan. Down the middle, Jexter Apinan was fouled. Isn't that one of the advantages of having him as a big man?
Oo.
Coach Louie, let's calm down as we turn everybody over to Andrea Endicio.
In the words of Coach Cholo Villanueva, he described his team tonight as a right mix of intensity and control, just like how he wanted it. Sabi niya nga, the more chaotic a game gets, the less emotions you should have. the more logical you should become. Tinanong ko nga ang ilan sa kanilang mga key guys, namely Levy Hernandez and Jexter Apinan. For them, hindi na raw uso sa kanila ang salitang kaba. As veterans who have been through thick and thin, one thing they have learned, in a game like this one, all you need is heart, focus, and trust. Back to you guys.
They are so used to this type of situation in the MPBL. Let me remind everybody, Batangas made it into the South Finals for the past 2 seasons of our league. And this score of Cholo Villanueva transferred from the Makati Super Crunch. That Makati team reached the North Finals in Season 3 before the pandemic.
And you know, it's the culture. It's the winning culture that they have. Alam mo yun, kaya itong team na to talaga consistently makes it far sa ating playoff run.
Can they do it again? Levy Hernandez with a layup. First 2 points for Sniper de Mexico in this matchup. Levy has been averaging 16 in this series, almost a steal by Apinan. He has to be careful against Larry. 9 on the shot clock, JP Calvo. There's the switch, Calvo going right. Calvo kicks it out, a 3 for Micol. Sorella misfires, and here's the counter. Oh, the pass was too long for O'Neal Rim.
Second time in the game. Pero okay lang kasi right now, nakukuha na nila yung rhythm eh. Because, you know, before we start, etong second quarter na to, 10-0 in terms of bench points eh. Now at least, etong limang tong right now, playing for Batangas, nagdi-deliver na.
Turnover story, 5-2. Batangas to capitalize on the no conversion of South Cotabato. Mark Cruz unable to get the handle, but the ball was tapped away by a certain warrior. Tolentino and Hamito now return.
You know, I like the report ni Andrea. Because right now, Coach Cholo is playing with the mind. Itong ni Coach Elvis and ang mga players niya. Naglagay siya ng feeling mo parang mga mapabagal eh. Pero na-take advantage sila eh. Sila yung nakakuha ng, sila ang nasa kanila ang momentum right now eh.
23-15 as it stands. Pass inside. Great feed onto Hamito. It's Larry Rodriguez, one of the better passing big men that we have in the MPBL. And he's a champion, mind you, back in Season 2 with the San Juan Knights. Panyamogan. He needs a teammate. Lumalabas, Levy Hernandez. 7 on the shot clock. That's a mismatch. Levy to shoot. No good, no foul as well. Panyamogan turning around. Too strong on his 3. We're back with Larry Rodriguez. On to JP Calvo. No man in front of him. No basket as well. Another chance for South Cotabato. They go to Kyle Tolentino. Down the middle. Tolentino right to left. What a move.
Instant offense from Kyle Tolentino.
6 points in total for Kyle Tolentino. He was the leading scorer in the regular season for South Cotabato, averaging 9.3 per game. A turnover. Tolentino's on the move. One more feed. Mark Cruz taking his time. He's fouled. Napaganda pa para sa South Cotabato.
Conversion of turnovers. And you know, yung brand ng game na nakikita na we-witness natin right now, it's the South Cotabato brand of game.
It's quite similar to game number 1.
They love to play it out in the open.
Mark Cruz trying to capitalize at the line. Here you see his averages in the semifinals of the South. 7 points, 2.5 rebounds. He now has 6 off of that conversion, and South Cotabato has doubled the scoring output of Philip Panyamogan and company. 13-15, almost 4 minutes gone by in the second quarter. This timeout is brought to you by the MPBL Party List ng Kaliga ng Mamamayang Pilipino. we'd like to remind everybody that the first 2 games of the finals will be held in Dubai. That's December 1 and December 3. 7 p.m. Dubai time, which means it will be 11 p.m. Philippine time. So for those of us who will be staying here in the country, let's take note of that difference. And of course, we're very glad to have our founder, Senator Manny Pacquiao, joining us. Madam Jinky as well. This is Mix Gomez alongside Coach Louie Gonzalez and Andrea Eldicio. We return to game number 3 of Batangas and South Cotabato. Almost 4 minutes gone by in the second.
And you know, whoever plays in that national finals will be exciting talaga.
Of course.
Oh, walang itatapon doon sa playoff teams natin actually.
John Abuluto, walang tinatapon din as he was able to score 2 points to trim the lead down to 13.
And that gives light para dito sa team ng Batangas because every time Coach Cholo calls for a timeout, nakaka-respond sila.
Abuluto asked for the outlet. No delivery. And now Batangas will set up. Panyamogan going to Levy Hernandez. Not a time for Levy. He stays aggressive. That's good. Plus a foul.
Someone needs to start. And I think it will start from Levy Hernandez para maging spark para dito sa Batangas City.
Why not your top scorer all season long? Hernandez at 14 points per game in the regular season, even though he missed 8 of the outings of Batangas City because of an operation to his knee. He was actually in the same hospital, even in the same floor as Coach Cholo Villanueva.
Nga
They were
pala.
out for a month together. With that beautiful storyline, can they actually make the most out of it with a championship? A turnover forced. Ambuluto is on the move. Oh, he's called for a charge.
You know, MPBL 𝗦𝗦𝗦𝗜𝗦𝗦𝗦𝗏 was just right in front of him.
Coach Cholo very upset about the call.
Now, will they challenge?
I want to get your thoughts, Coach Louie.
Alam mo, medyo kinabahan na ako nung lumagpas sa tatlong dribble si Ambuluto eh. Alam mo, pero I feel na pwedeng walang tawag eh. Di ba? Kasi the way the game, the fouls are being called in this series, parang napakanipis nun eh.
Then again, we'll have to proceed. South Cotabato is up by 10. Chris Porter is about to check in for the first time. Derby Cruz turning around and feeding. Jammer Hamito, no foul. And here come the Rum Masters. MJ De La Virgen. Over halfway done in the second. Ambuluto trying to seal. Instead, they go to Jong. Baloria in and out. Rebound Ambuluto, and there's the putback.
And usually, this is the time of the game na gusto ng Batangas. It's ending the half.
Most of their comebacks at home in the regular season actually happened in the second quarter. Kyle Tolentino for 3. Yes, sir. What a silencer by Kyle. Lead back up to 11.
9 points already.
That's for Kyle Tolentino. Apinan. Defended by Derby Cruz. Jexter, strong side. Lefty layup.
Ang ganda ng sakripisyo ni Onel Arim dun. Instead of getting that ball, of that zoom action, decided na bigyan ko na lang ng screen si Jex papunta dun sa kanyang strong move.
Here's Nico, bouncing to Jammer. Hamito lost his balance, and it's a walk. Called by 2 officials.
Naghahanap ng sasandalan si Jammer eh.
This rebound of the game is brought to you by the MPBL Party List ng Kaliga ng Mamamayang Pilipino. The recent groomsman of Damian Lasco getting busy inside. John Ambuluto, fresh off of being inspired by the love story of Damian and his wife. He's now being inspired by the fans of Batangas. Unfortunately, they turned the ball over, and it's a layup for Balacuña.
That's big.
3.5 minutes before halftime. Ablaza, met by Aprecu. Said hands it off. Benavirgen. Then on the shot clock. Screen by Porter. And there is a whistle blown, a charge called on Chris.
And you know, yung aggressiveness ng defense, that's why it's really hard to, again, it's not just executing the play, you need to time it well as well.
There's Chris Porter called for the foul. He has to be mindful, especially with Nico 𝗦𝗦𝗓𝗏 being the one drawing those fouls.
Oo. Nag-abot ba to?
You gotta check that.
Oo, no. Parang I feel it there.
𝗦𝗦𝗓𝗏 will get it back. He's being pressured by 𝗦𝗦𝗓𝗏, the best defender of Batangas City. 𝗦𝗦𝗓𝗏 for three. Oh, that's good, but referee Jay Castroverde had to wave it off due to a charge.
Automatic yan. Pag offensive foul, Nick, hindi talaga hindi ika-count ang 3-pointer. Hindi na kailangan i-review.
Yeah, referee Jay was so sure of it. This was the charge.
Ayan. Naipito na eh.
Nahawakan ni Felix Aprecu si 𝗦𝗦𝗓𝗏, who was asking for it. We go back Batangas' way. CJ Isit. CJ was big time as well in game number 2. It's a 3 for Sed, and Ablaza converts.
And I think that will be the gamble right now. They keep running that 2 screens play, tapos magpipick and pop yung last screener.
Ablaza is 1 point away from matching his average in the series. Coach Cholo fired up once again. 𝗦𝗦𝗓𝗏 handing it off. Balacuna for 3. No good. Rebound Porter.
Now this is horn side play. They love to run. Okay, once again for Cedric Ablaza on top.
Isit attacking, turning around. Hook shot, too strong. Rebound, going to South Cotabato. And here comes Kyle Tolentino. The bounce to Acuna, who's blocked by Ochea. Recovery and a foul called on Ablaza.
And this is what we're witnessing actually from both teams. The very reason why they're getting a lot of second chance points, kasi lagi talaga may trailer job eh. Diba? Hindi tumitigil lahat tumakbo eh.
There you see the beautiful run by South Cotabato. Christian Pajarito on the recovery. He was able to obtain the foul off of Cedric Ablaza. That's another concern, by the way, for the Batangas big men in this series, them getting into foul trouble. First free throw no good for Christian Pajarito, who normally shoots at an 80% clip, at least for this series.
And you know, as the game goes deeper, no? Paingay ng paingay dito sa Batangas Coliseum.
Which we would gladly take. That was foul number 2, by the way, on Cedric Ablaza. The guy in foul trouble is John Aboluto with 3. On the other hand, nobody with 2 fouls for South Cotabato. 36-27. Ablaza on the road. Cedric being patient, no conversion. Recovery, nice block by Pajarito. And here comes Balacuna. There's a foul off the ball.
And yeah, Batangas already in the penalty.
CJ Isit called for it. Isit fouled out actually in game number 2. He ought to be careful as well. This 3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. Something that Batangas would gladly take from Cedric Ablaza, their second top scorer all season long. They have a timeout with 89 seconds to go before halftime. Kyle Tolentino multiplied his scoring in game number 2 by 5. As we compared it to his production in game number 1, what was different for him back in Batangas City last game 2?
Malaking bagay yung efficiency because we know Kyle. Kyle is a volume shooter. But in this game, Mix is still perfect. Alam mo yun, he's not forcing things. He's more mature, which his dad wants, his dad coach wants. Eh kasi talagang yung capability kasi meron na talaga eh. Diba? Anytime if he wants to score, makaka-score naman siya. Pero in this kind of situation, kailangan medyo mag-isip ka ng konti.
And again, there's no Enzo Hoson in this game. The responsibility of Kyle Tolentino increased. And the same would apply to this man. Marvin Judicial was able to convert on his first free throw.
Actually, when they closed that series against Binyan, Kyle Tolentino wasn't around as well. 'Di ba? Parang sabi ang ano nga baka yung pagpapahinga ni Enzo right now baka buti pa. 'Di ba? Kasi yung rotation mas may hahaba at minsan pag alam mo kasi na ikaw na agad yung maglalaro, iba yung motivation eh.
Right. So far, Kyle has maximized his minutes. As now Cotabato plays defense. Mark Cruz pulls up. No good. Rebound Pajarito.
And those are the shots that Batangas needs to convert.
There's already an open look for the bigger Mark Cruz in this matchup. Now he plays defense against Larry Rodriguez. 10 on the shot clock. The turn and the layup. But a sorry miss for Larry.
Patented move yan ni Larry.
On the other end, Valoria for 3. That's good. Can they finish the half strong? As much as they have done it so many times in the season. Oh, what an answer by Val Acuña.
And remember, that guy once upon a time was their star player.
He was the first finals MVP of the MPBL when he represented Batangas. Ablaza couldn't convert. Rebound Calvo. They have 12 seconds remaining.
Last shot.
JP Calvo given space. That's a 3. Too strong. One more shot for Batangas. Forward they go. Valoria. A long 3. That's short. That will conclude our first 20 minutes of game number 3. South Cotabato looking good.
It's really their energy that provided them this that gave them this 10-point lead. I mean, simplicity ng basketball. They get stops. Ang pinakamaganda, pinagbibigyan nila yung primary offense nila. They keep on pushing that basketball. And when opportunity present itself, dun sa break, yun nililay up na, dinidiretso na nila.
That's why when you look at the fast break scoring in this matchup, it is +10 for South Cotabato. This halftime score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball learning partner of the MPBL. Basta ending GameX.
back here at the Batangas City Coliseum for your 𝗦𝗢𝗨𝗧𝗛 𝗗𝗜𝗎𝗡 𝗏𝗏𝒡𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀𝒀 South Cotabato, and of course, Batangas City. My name is Andrea Endisha, and right now, we will be having our halftime interview together with Sir Gilbert Alea, the Assistant Team Manager of Batangas, and of course, Sir Ron Monsayac, the first nominee of MPBL Party List. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining me here at the half. Unahin ko na munang kausapin si Sir Gilbert. At Sir Gilbert, kahit nga po medyo matindi ang tama ng bagyo dito sa Batangas, ay ginulat po kayo ng inyong mga supporters. Grabe po ang pagmamahal at suporta na ibinibigay nila sa inyong koponan. Ano pong masasabi niyo sa inyong fans?
Yes, ma'am, you said it right. Medyo mabigat ang tama sabi ng bagyo. In fact, maraming buhay ang nawala, maraming bahay ang nasira. Pero ang larong ito ay inaalay ng Batangas City Tanduay Rambusters sa lahat ng mga Batanggenyo na nakandito at saka mga nanonood. Hopefully, manalo tayo at kahit papano ay mabigyan kayo kasiyahan ng mga Batangas City Rambusters.
And with the amount of support na nare-receive po ng inyong koponan, I'm sure marami po kayong gustong batiin at pasalamatan. Go ahead.
Yes, again, walang sawang katapusang suporta sa pasasalamat sa ating mahal na congressman, sa ating LGU partner, kay Kong Marvy, kay Mayor Beverly, sa lahat ng mga councilors, mga department heads, Pare Manolo, sa lahat ng mga nandito, 5,000, more or less 5,000 to 6,000 na nandito. Maraming salamat sa patuloy na pagsuporta nyo sa Batangas City Rambusters. Mabuhay po tayo. Kay Boss Lucio Tan III, maraming salamat po.
Alright, maraming salamat po. Punta naman tayo kay Sir Ron. Sir Ron, welcome to the MPBL, and napakagandang aksyon na po agad ang ipinakita sa atin ng ating dalawang koponan. Ano pong masasabi niyo sa ating first half?
Sobrang exciting, at saka bilib na bilib talaga ako sa crowd dito sa Batangas City. Talagang buhay na buhay. 10 points yung lamang ng South Cotabato, pero dahil sa galing ng Batangas City tsaka sa lakas sa suporta ng crowd, I'm sure magiging very close fight ito, at I'm very excited for this.
And might as well, Sir Ron, inaanyayahan ko po kayong imbitahan na ang ating mga kaliga na suportahan ang ating nalalapit na Northern and Southern Division Finals, and of course ang ating nalalapit na Game 1 and Game 2 na National Finals happening in Dubai.
Sa lahat po ng fans sa buong Pilipinas ng MPBL, we are inviting you to support the upcoming games. Sobrang exciting ito, at itong MPBL talaga ay talagang grassroots. Talagang ito ay advocacy talaga ni Senator Manny Pacquiao na mapalakas ang grassroots basketball sports program sa buong Pilipinas. At sana po suporta natin ang mga susunod na games, ang North and South Finals at ang Finals sa Dubai.
Very nice, Sir Ron. And now, meron po ba kayong mga gusto pang batiin at pasalamatan? Go ahead.
Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng fans ng MPBL, especially sa mga team owners, sa mga players, sa mga coaches, at sa lahat ng mga fans. At nandito po kami para humingi ng suporta at tulong sa MPBL Party List. Kami po ay katuwang ni Senator Manny Pacquiao sa Grassroots Sports Development Program, at ang pangako namin that we will build more high-quality and high-tech sports facilities sa buong Pilipinas. Yan po ang pangako ni Manny Pacquiao at ng MPBL Party List.
Napakagandang advokasya. Once again, Sir Ron Monsayac of the MPBL Party List. And that's it for our halftime interview. Don't go away, magbabalik pa rin po ang MPBL.
Yes!
Yeah! Shoot! Sir!
Yung pinakamaingay, ha?
Up dito. Yeah. MPBL!
MPBL!
Mahina!
Mahins.
So check.
Check.
Let's go.
Game na, game.
Sound check.
Thank you so much.
Hey!
Check.
Check.
Ho! Ang MPB ang party list ng mamamayan. MPBL ang nag-iisang katuwang. MPBL ang nagsasarukaan. Atletang Pilipino. Ang MPBL party list ng mamamayan. MPBL ang nag-iisang katuwang. MPBL ang susuporta sa kabataan. Atletang Pilipino. Mindanao. Hey! Ron Musaya. Jiggy Pacquiao. Bless. Kenneth Duremdes. Claudio Patawak. Kapunidad. Hey! Testing!
Dapat samahan!
Ang MPBL party list ng mamamayan. MPBL ang nag-iisang katuwang. MPBL ang susuporta sa kabataan. Atletang Pilipino. Ang MPBL party list ng mamamayan. MPBL ang nag-iisang katuwang. MPBL ang susuporta sa kabataan. Atletang Pilipino.
Wala nang dapat kahanapin.
Lapit.
Dito na lahat. MPBL Party List Show. Ito ang tatata. Mapabata matanda. Merong ibinawala sa mga latag na programa. Merong kang mapapala. Sa tulong ng bansa. Servisyo, layunin kabataan ay mailayo sa bisyo. Ito ay tandaan. MPBL, kaliga ng sambayanan. Ito ay puro nagalaw. Miski si Mami Junie siya
Napapasayaw.
Tunay ang saya.
Ngiti buong bansa sa
programa nadala.
Kaya alam nyo na anong dapat na gawin. MPBL Party List
Ang dapat na gawin.
Taas nyo ang kamay.
Sama-samang isigaw. MPBL Party List kasama ni Ninong Pacquiao.
Ang MPBL party list ng mamamayan. MPBL ang nag-iisang katuwang. MPBL ang susuporta sa kabataan. Atletang Pilipino. Ang MPBL party list ng mamamayan. MPBL ang nag-iisang katuwang. MPBL ang susuporta sa kabataan. Atletang Pilipino. Ang MPBL party list ng mamamayan. MPBL ang nag-iisang katuwang. MPBL ang susuporta sa kabataan. Atletang Pilipino. Woohoo!
All right, thank you very much.
Our halftime score is 40-30 in favor of the South Cotabato Warriors. They led by as many as 15 points, and they haven't trailed in game number 3. As you mentioned, this is looking like how it was in game number 1.
Itong South Cotabato starting strong in this game, led by that guy, itong si Kyle Tolentino. If you notice, they're shooting the ball more efficiently than Batangas City, 45% compared to the 34%. And itong forcing 9 turnovers, Batangas City, then converting to 12 turnover points. Bench points plus 17, itong South Cotabato. Then ito yung pinakamalaking bagay. Ito yung nagiging story ng laro right now, is the fast break points, Migs.
11-1 as you pointed out. Having concluded the second quarter a while ago, Kyle Tolentino hasn't missed a shot in this matchup. 4 out of 4, 9 points already, matching his season average. 𝗦𝗢𝗏𝗧𝗛, we thought that he was already off to a great start. Well, he does have 5 points, which is still not on pace to meet his season average, but well on pace to surpass his series average. Let's see if Kyle can continue with the scoring prowess as he leads the way for South Cotabato. Acuña's right there with him with 7 points. We begin the third quarter of game number 3. This is Mix Gomez with Coach Louie Gonzalez and Andrea Endicio. A sorry miss for CJ Isit. Put back for 𝗦𝗢𝗏𝗧𝗛.
And talking about that guy, he really needs to produce for Batangas City. Itong si Sed.
𝗦𝗢𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗛 in this matchup, in terms of his field goal shooting, he is 3 out of 9, 33%. Still not ideal. A miss by Tolentino, his first in the game, and a foul on the offensive rebound sequence.
And you need to get that next guy in terms of that point guard chores. Now, ito yung sinasabi ko. CJ Isit, that spot para sa Batangas City need to produce baskets. And I think nabasa rin tayo ni Coach Cholo na quickly in-insert niya itong si MJ De La Virgen kasi walang point production talaga yung spot na yun.
Well, De La Virgen has been seeing limited minutes in this series, only 4 minutes in game 2 and 2 minutes in this game, as 𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗛 gave us a nice block. Hamito, still no good. And here come the Rum Masters. 𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗛 brings it down. Said down the middle. 𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗛 feeds. Ambuluto down the middle. And Ambuluto will miss. There's the cleanup for John.
Four quick points coming from Batangas City.
And a charge called on Mark Cruz. Don Ochea is pumped up. And let me remind everybody, yes, this year, the second quarter has been the quarter for Batangas. But in the previous years at home, it has always been the third quarter.
Alam mo yun, yung galing sa huddle ng halftime, na na-figure out na nila what key adjustments they need to do.
𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗛 attacking, spinning, a beautiful layup by 𝗦𝗢𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗛.
Alam mo yun, challenging yung depensa nito ni Jervy Cruz. Actually, yung unang puntos rin ni Sed, he tried to challenge yung depensa naman ni Larry Rodriguez.
𝗦𝗢𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗛 is now the leading scorer of Batangas with 9. Mark Cruz was fouled as he was hounded with 3 red shirts. Marito checks in. He will try to stop 𝗦𝗢𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗛, who is now on a roll. He's been very patient for his baskets in this series. This is his best scoring performance versus South Cotabato in the playoffs. In the regular season, though, 𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗛 had 19 against Christian Farito and company, as Christian misfires. And Batangas will look to pile on with their momentum. Valoria on the 2-man game. That's going to be a steal. 2-on-1. Tolentino. He's blocked by John Valoria.
Transition defense. And that's a clean one.
Just impeccable timing by John Valoria, who has always been challenged with his defense by that coach, Cholo Villanueva. Way to step up for John. Over 2 minutes gone by. Block story, 4-1 in favor of the home team. Mark Cruz for 3, too strong. The ball lands on the hands of Val Acuña, who misfired. And now the ball was tapped away by John Valoria.
You know, every time someone shoots, hindi ko tinitignan yung bola eh. Ang tinitignan ko yung labanan ng box out sa ilalim eh.
It's been that entertaining.
Oo.
In this matchup, rebounding has been close. Only one separating South Cotabato and Batangas, the closest in this series so far. Rodriguez saves it. 5 on the shot clock.
Imagine that's the win indicator in both games.
Nice block by Ochea, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Don Ochea just gave us the 5th block of Batangas City in this game.
You know, ang laking bagay na nilalagyan nila ng mas malaking defender. Itong si Mark Cruz.
Let's go to Andrea Endicio for your report.
At the half, the first question in that Batangas huddle, who wants it more? Sabi nga ng coaches, they want to see more drive, more passion, more focus, the little things like boxing out, working more on rebounds. If they need to go harder, then they have to do whatever it takes to stop and score. With their subpar field goal percentage in the first half, they want the boys to attack more. And the goal in 2 to 3 minutes, maibaba ang lead to 5 points. And looking at it, they've already achieved the goal in less than 2 minutes. Back to you guys.
Gotta give credit to guys like Cedric Ablaza. And maybe this guy as well, Ochea, who feeds onto Apuluto. But he was rejected by South Cotabato.
Talagang pinag-usapan natin ito nung pre-game, no? Matira, matibay talaga. Bawal sumuko sa laban sa ganitong klaseng laban. We witnessed game 1 and 2, and you know, the resiliency of both teams is at full display mix.
Let's see that post-up move. Ochea feeding. Apuluto rejected by Larry Rodriguez.
Kaya pa pala ni Larry eh.
Kaya talaga. The ultimate veteran of South Cotabato coming alive. And just giving a counter to what Batangas has been doing to them.
And this is their time. Alam mo yun, this is where they show up. Itong mga veteran ng mga players na tulad ni Larry Rodriguez.
We do even have that argument that they have preserved their bodies all season long for this moment. As Rodriguez just fired an air ball, and Valoria had to let the ball go out of bounds.
Itong South Cotabato still scoreless in this third quarter.
It is 6-0 so far, with over 3 minutes gone by in the second half.
This is the play they've been running nung first half. By Seta Plaza. He made a three-pointer there.
That same shot happened in game number 2. Third quarter, a left wing 3 for Seta Plaza. The lead is down to 1. 𝗦𝗦𝗦𝗦𝗦𝗦 was fouled by CJ Isit.
Great sell ginawa ni Nico 𝗦𝗦𝗦𝗦 dun.
With this three-pointer, it's now a 9-0 run for Cedric Ablaza and company. For the first time in this series, Mr. Ablaza is now in double figures.
And you know, kasi nakita ko na yung they've been challenging that yung two-screen defense nitong South Cotabato. Pag sinwitch nila yung huli, aatake naman si CJ Isit.
This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang sabuk at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. 𝗦𝗦𝗦𝗦𝗦 able to convert from the line, which he actually converted a lot of in game number 2. 8 in total for Nico 𝗦𝗦𝗦𝗦. Game number 2 was such a free throw shooting game for us. For Batangas, they were 22 out of 31. South Cotabato was 27 out of 39.
That's how long that game was. 70 free throws in combined for both teams.
A miss by Batangas. Isit inside to nobody. This Batangas crowd is very hungry to get a taste of the lead. They haven't gotten the advantage in this matchup, and they trailed by as many as 15.
But you're gonna like the aggressiveness right now nitong ng Batangas City.
JP Calvo against Don Ochea. Screen up top. Calvo. Jonisha for 3. That's good. Number 2 for Marwin.
Kamatay sunog.
Jonisha hasn't missed a shot in this game. Isit on the other end is fouled. A lot of physicality there. And you did mention you want to see aggressiveness from CJ Isit.
Oo. And a score as well. Coach Cholon needs him to perform. At least mga 4-6 points lang eh. Malaking bagay.
Remember, he had 7 in game number 2. And those are much needed points by Batangas as they only won by 2. CJ Isit back at it against Nico 𝗦𝗦𝗑. The feed to Ablaza. And that's a foul, an absolute grab by Christian Pajarito.
Akala mo sino na may miss mo? Yung ganito na kailangan nilang pumuntos before? Si Rudy Linganay.
Right.
Diba? Yung role ni Rudy Linganay sa mga ganitong sitwasyon.
And that's why you're asking for their new lefty point guard to produce in CJ Isit. Especially if MJ will not get his minutes. Ablaza going to Baloria. He's the taller man in this matchup against Calvo. Baloria, the feed onto his cutter. Ochea no good, no cleanup as well, but there is a foul on that attempt by John Ambuluto.
Oh, John Ambuluto. Kala mo, mamimiss mo dahil doon sa kulay pa ng buhok eh, no? May mamimiss kang tao na player eh.
Might I say, it has been years that he's been that project in the big man position for Coach Cholo Villanueva. We think of this guy still as a young man. I was surprised to find out he's already 32 years old. But then again, he told me he doesn't care. He still thinks that he's 26 or even younger because that is what is needed for him for his role.
Exactly. At yung ganyan namang player kasi maganda yung giggle. Ang tawag namin dyan yung giggle sa laro, automatic eh. Siguro yung kumpiyansa niya na lang in terms of offense. Pero this year talaga is a revelation para kay Ambuluto.
45-41, Pajarito, no good. Oh, that was off of Baloria. His mask is a bit loose. 10 on the shot clock. Rodriguez trying to seal. 𝗦𝗦𝗑 attacks and feeds. Jonisha for 3. That's the first miss of Marwin, 3 out of 4. And a foul received by Ambuluto.
Missed 2 free. He's enjoying it.
Both teams are already in the penalty.
But John needs to stay in the moment. Maganda yung ginagawa niya. Not to be overwhelmed.
Can he convert? First one for John Ambuluto is good. He remains perfect. 3 out of 3 from the line with 11 points. This is also the most that he has scored in this series so far.
And in that game too as well, he had a big third quarter itong si Ambuluto.
And that was a separation quarter for Batangas, 29-12. They're trying to duplicate that performance as now they're closing in, down by 2. Calvo to bring it down. Defended by Levy Hernandez. The Patangueños are feeling it. Camito hands it off. 10 on the shot clock for JP. Calvo going left. Calvo. Kick out. Jonisha will shoot. That's too strong. Battle for the rebound. Nice strip by Isit. No foul called. Recovery South Cotabato. And now...
Yeah, that's a backcourt.
Out of bounds as well for Nico 𝗦𝗦𝗑.
You know, anytime now, we'll see the reinsertion ni Kyle Tolentino.
He's just there, waiting for the signal of his dad. And Coach Elvis has a different person in mind. That is Val Acuña. Baloria, Ablaza. Going to Isit. Hernandez. Face up. Mid-range, no good. Ooh, almost a steal by Jong. 𝗦𝗦𝗑 slows down. Another 4 minutes in the third. 𝗦𝗦𝗑 left wide open. Short. Rebound Jamito. And 2 free throws for Jammer.
Yeah, we're down to the last 3 minutes, 28 seconds itong third quarter, and itong Batangas limiting itong South Cotabato to just 5 third quarter points. And them scoring 13.
That is after South Cotabato scored 23 in the first and 17 in the second frame. Later on, we'll see the quarter scoring as we begin the fourth and final frame. Coach Louie will break it down to you guys, but we're already sensing a trend. As 𝗦𝗢𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗜𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗏 returns, he sits down. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 will also return in a few moments. First one is no good for Jammer Jamito.
Way off.
Jamito had 10 points and 9 rebounds in game number 2. That's after having 9 points and 11 rebounds in game number 1. Thus, his averages close to a double-double. Batangas will go taller.
Nakakuha na ng rhythm ng substitution pattern si Coach Cholo.
𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 will bring it down. They're down by 3 points. Apinan, back up to 𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 Jexter, strong side. The feed, 𝗦𝗢𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏
Yeah, that's nice play. Alam mo yun, kay Jax Apina attacking to his left, then nag-wheel around lang si Ambuluto for that drop pass.
It's a playoff high, 14 points for John Ambuluto. He's trying to stop Hamito, and that is a traveling violation called on Jammer.
Yeah, I just hope that itong John Ambuluto still has a lot. Because he did everything for Batangas right now. He's doing everything for Batangas right now.
This assist of the game is brought to you by the MPBL party list ng Kaliga ng Mamamayang Pilipino. It's one thing to talk about the fuel left on his tank. It's another thing for him to stay out of foul trouble. Ambuluto, as we mentioned, was already in foul trouble in the first half with 3. And he had 4 as well in game number 2.
So right now, he really needs to play this efficient kasi hindi ko na makita kung sino yung makakagawa pa ng activity na ginagawa niya.
Hernandez eliminating his defender, and for the first time in game 3, Batangas is on top.
Great setup there. Great setup there.
Levy Hernandez was able to lose JP Calvo on that play. JP is still on the floor, by the way. And the help wasn't enough from Christian Pajarito.
Alam mo, ang pinakamaganda doon, they were able to get that basketball to Levy because Coach Cholo knows that he needs to keep Levy going. Importante na sa ganitong klaseng laro, yung kumpiyansa ni Levy Hernandez.
Especially in this game, wherein Levy hasn't scored from downtown. It's been all 2s for Sniper de Mexico. How about that? JP Calvo called for a warning. A delay of game from him as now he sits down. Balik dito si Mark Cruz. Kyle Tolentino is now in. Joining them are Val Acuña, Felix Aprecu, and Christian Pajarito. The scoring in this quarter is 17-6. This is the first lead of Batangas City. Mark Cruz bounces. Aprecu is blocked by Apinan.
And again, the energy. South Cotabato, parang medyo nawala yung angas nitong third quarter Parang they're just playing not to lose. Alam mo yun, they need to get back yung intensity nila like the first half. And like how they started this game.
Baseline inbound. It's now Val Acuña who swings it over. 8 on the shot clock. Tolentino blocked again. And this time it's Ambuluto. A block party for Batangas City.
Itong nakakatakot si Philip Panyamogal in this possession.
It's Apinan attacking left. Jexter. Yes, sir. Absolute momentum for Batangas. Where will the answer come from? Pajarito keeping his footing. 10 on the shot clock. Christian up top. This is for the tie. No good. 2 men down. And a double foul on Aprecu and Ambuluto. Again, we have concerns about the fouls of John Ambuluto.
Exactly. Could have been a let go already. Pero then again, John needs to take care of his foul. He's been playing very well. And he's the catalyst nitong third quarter na to for Batangas City.
It is a double foul between number 29, Felix Abrego is second, and number 26, John Ambuluto's fourth foul.
Number 4 on John Ambuluto.
Now will he stay in the game?
So far, yes.
Who's that guy?
Oh, now we have a new guy checking in, Darwin Lenore.
I think that's a good choice. Kasi walang makuha walang makuha kay Mark Cruz eh.
And we have to remind everybody, there's no King Importante in this game. He is suspended because of 1 unspo and 1 technical foul in game number 2.
Then si Porter, alam mo, magagamit sana, pero again, importante yung pace eh. Tinatakbuhan sila every time na ini-insert si Porter eh.
Panyamogan for 3. Too strong. Rebound Pajarito. That could have brought the house down.
Exactly. I just mentioned na nakakatakot si Philip because he knows where to, alam mo, yung masakit na puntos.
Mark Cruz on the other end. It's Pajarito. Tough shot. That's good. 2+1 for Christian Pajarito.
Ganda ng dish ni Mark Cruz.
That's another guy that you want to get going if you're South Cotabato, your best player in game number 1, and your supposed all-star starter. Conversion for Christian Pajarito. Under a minute to go in the third. The winner of this game will face the Quezon Huskers in the South Division Finals. Levy Hernandez bombs away.
Again, keeping that confidence high.
That's the first 3 in this game for Sniper de Mexico. Pajarito tried to hand it off. There's a foul, and that would mean free throws already. Let's see the handoff on the other end. Just a lot of space for Levy.
Oh, you cannot go under that guy. Lalong-lalo na yung mga ganito na diyan sila excited eh, na when they make the shot, alam mo, nag-explode yung crowd eh. They're built for that.
Ito ang dating nakinabang sa crowd ng Batangas City. Val Acuña, who's at the line. The first free throw is good. One of the premier top-tier shooters that we have in the MPBL, in the words of Coach Christian Luanzon. A 6'3" guy who has a release up top. So hard to try to deflect his 3.
Oh.
3-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Batangas is up by 1. Ochea, hand off to Apinan. Hand off to deliberate hit. MJ, what will he do? Now it's Levy. Back to MJ. Hernandez. Oh, he was bumped by Nicole Sorella.
Oo, you know, three-man action, one side. Zipper cut, flare screen, forcing that switch na pa nagkamali yung South Cotabato, Levy will attack.
As he has done in this series. By the way, he attacked the defense of the guy who's making his first playoff appearance this season in 𝗦𝗦𝗧𝗛
Oo.
It's been a while since we've seen him.
Alam mo, itong game na to, ang isa na observe ko, every time nakapapasok mo pa lang, aatakihin ka. Diba? So, it's best na mag-warm up ka na doon sa labas muna eh. Kung alam mo ipapasok ka na eh.
4 seconds. Mark Cruz will fire. That's too strong. And that will do it for our third quarter. Just pure domination on the comeback by the Batangas 𝗏𝗏Masters.
Oh, great comeback from the Batangas 𝗏𝗏Masters. Doing it defensively, limiting itong South Cotabato to their lowest output in any quarter sa game na to, 11 points.
On the other hand, after Batangas only scored 30 in the first half, they had 23 in the third frame.
Oo.
These highlights of the game are brought to you by SIP Plus, the official hydration partner of the MPBL. Elevate your hydration.
Oh, ang ganda, they were able to get how many blocks in this game. Alam mo yun, kay transition basket as well, which we're in. Alam mo, those things, advantage ng South Cotabato during the first half eh. Pero ginawa lahat nitong Batangas City right in that third kanto. Ito, and because of that, they're up by 2 points now.
Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
Presenting our Suzuki muscular and sporty fan of the game, just like the Avenus, do more and achieve more with the muscular and sporty scooter from Suzuki. The Avenus, oras na para magmotor. That is Risa Sato and Ryan Dapedran joining us as well. Risa is a good reminder that the Premier Volleyball League All-Filipino Conference, the longest in the league's history, will begin this coming Saturday. We are also happy to have our very own founder, Manny Pacquiao, inside the Batangas City Coliseum, Madam Jinky as well. Joining them are members of our MPBL party list. And thank you for joining us in game number 3. This is Mix Gomez at your service with Coach Louie Gonzalez and Andrea Endicio. We mentioned the trajectory in terms of scoring for both South Cotabato and Batangas. It has gotten better and better for the home team.
Oh, again, it's the adjustment and what you like, we were talking anong gusto mo sa ginawa ni Coach Cholo is yung paggamit niya ng kanyang bench in that third quarter, and because of that, they were able to maintain energy, especially on the defensive end, that limited itong South Cotabato to just 11 third quarter points.
How about that energy by Jexa Pinang to keep the ball alive? It is Levy Hernandez versus Marvin Jonicio. Levy lost space. Somewhere out there, the Quezon Huskers are watching. They will host this coming Saturday. But there still is that question. Will it be a road trip to Batangas? Or will it be a flight to Jensen this coming Tuesday for Game 2 of the South Finals? Mark Cruz working with Pajarito. 5 on the shot clock. The Ant-Man in trouble. Kick out. Acuna, nice fake. One more. Acuna, he lost time. And we have 2 men on the floor once again. Those were Hernandez and Pajarito, who are now up on their feet.
And you know, as expected, this game will gonna go down the wire, Mix.
It's game 3 after all. And the second time that it's been a battle between Batangas and South Cotabato / Jensen in this venue on the same date. De La Virgen to Ablaza. Cedric going left. Ablaza spins. Ablaza feeds. Apiran will score.
And again, that combination, the preserve. alam mo, hindi masyado minaximize ni Coach Cholo itong magkasabay si Apinan at si Ablasa itong buong larong ito to preserving them in this fourth quarter.
Here they are once more. Apinan on the move. Now to Ablasa. He's blocked. Recovery Batangas. Levy all day. Yes, sir! This is now the biggest lead in the game for Levy Hernandez and the rest of Batangas City, rightfully so. The crowd has erupted inside the Batangas City Coliseum.
Oh, it's really their patience and their brand of basketball na sinabi, ni-report ni Andrea, yung composure, yung sistema na niremind sa kanilang Coach Cholo Villanueva during the halftime. Ito, nakikita natin right now for the Batangas.
This timeout is brought to you by the MPBL Party List ng Kaliga ng Mamamayang Pilipino. Levy Hernandez in game number 2 versus Cotabato had 15 points, 11 in the first half, 7 rebounds, and 2 clutch blocks against the Warriors.
Yes, and in this game, Case, proving to be the most consistent player for Batangas City. In all 3 games now, I can say, itong si Levy Hernandez.
14 points, right by his average of 16. And we do have 8 more minutes in this matchup. The 16 average is in this series, by the way, but 14 is his average all season long.
Oo, at isa pang consistent si Levy, kausapin yung dinidepesa niya, tsaka dumidepesa sa kanya.
There has been no problem in terms of the mind games in this series for Levy Hernandez.
Oo.
Kyle Tolentino. Can South Cotabato respond? Elorde, 4 on the shot clock. Elorde lost the ball, recovery. Pajarito almost traveled, but then he lost time.
And ito yung sinasabi natin na they're empty possessions right now. Kasi that's a testament to it. Twice already na forced 24-second shot clock violation.
This play of the game is brought to you by Suzuki. Cedric Ablasa finding his longtime buddy in Jexter Apinan. There are 4 all MPBL team selections combined between Jexter Apinan and Cedric Ablasa. A screen by Ced. De La Virgen kicks it out. Ablasa attacking against Larry. 6 on the shot clock. No foul, no basket.
Ball stayed in the hands of MJ De La Virgen too long in that possession.
On the other end, we have JP Calvo. Pulling up, that's too strong. Elorde then lost space as he crashed onto the crowd.
In-expect ko from coming from Coach Cholo, insert back na si John Balore.
58-51. Over 3 minutes gone by in the fourth. Ooh. Some extra motion between Levy Hernandez and Nico Elorde. I mentioned no shortage of mind games for Levy. No shortage of mind games as well for Nico Elorde.
Talagang baka mangyayari ito tuwing magtatapat sila, ganyan na palagi. Kamustahan lang naman.
But it is to the delight of every MPBL fan. Let's just hope that we won't lose any of these 2 in the game as we move forward.
Itong South Cotabato, for them, it's now na kailangan nilang makuha uli yung groove nila. they cannot let itong Batangas City dictate sa game na to kasi uubusin ng Batangas City yung oras.
Ginamit mo pa nga yung salitang angas kanina na hinahanap mo sa South Cotabato.
And that's their brand. Alam mo yun, hindi nila pwedeng alisan yung kanilang primary options, which is open court play. Because right now, nagre-rely lang sila sa half-court sets nila, which is Batangas is defending very well.
It was a foul on Nico 𝗦𝗦𝗜𝗓𝗓, by the way. Let's just recap as to who is in foul trouble. That's number 3 for 𝗦𝗦𝗓𝗓. He's the only one with 3 fouls for South Cotabato. For Batangas, Isit has 4, Ambuluto has 4. Nobody else has at least 3.
Obviously, the adjustment of Coach Elvis Tolentino, defensive decision na to put Marvin Junicio to play that fourth spot para gusto niyang pabilisin yung laro. Tapos maraming full court pressure.
Baseline inbound. Here's checks to Apinan. 9 on the shot clock. Apinan almost lost his footing. Kick out and a steal. That's a foul by Hernandez to stop the play. Could it be an unspo?
Yeah, they're gonna check on that. Ito yung sinasabi natin, no? If you put Marvin there, liliit ka, pero again, Marvin can defend all positions.
Yes. Well, he used to be a big man primarily. The review is ongoing, but it seems like referee Jake Astroverde will keep his original call, which is just a regular foul. And now John Ambuluto is back. He has 4 fouls to his name. Marvin Junicio. Hand off to Nico 𝗦𝗦𝗓𝗓𝗓. We'll swing it over. It's a 3 for Kyle. Too strong. Recovery. Junicio off the glass. Still no good.
They need to keep on playing.
Still with that 7-point lead of Batangas City. De La Virgen for 3. That is good.
Nakita mo, no? Same play pa rin. That 2 screens. Now, the guard now taking that 3-pointer.
And that is what MJ can bring for Batangas City, which a lot of people have been waiting for in this series.
Okay, that side horns really has helped itong Batangas City in this game. Sobrang simple lang yung play.
That would be the first 3-pointer of MJ De La Virgen in 2 games, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check that. Yes, that is correct. Mark Cruz, kick out. 𝗦𝗦𝗓𝗓𝗓, nice fake. Nico, the pull up in the conversion. 9 points for Nico 𝗦𝗦𝗓𝗓𝗓. It's a charge.
Clearly. Pero you know, 9 points of Nico is big for South Cotabato, but they need to get this guy to score. The guy on the floor right now, itong si Mark Cruz.
Only 6 points in the game for the Ant-Man. He actually hasn't found his groove in this series, especially if you compare his point production to their Binyan series. Mark Cruz twice scored in double figures versus Binyan Tatakjel.
And you know that in the closeout of that game, he was named as the best player with 10 points and 11 dimes.
A 3 for Nico 𝗦𝗦𝗓𝗓𝗓, no good. And we're back with Batangas. Almost halfway done in the 4th quarter. MJ getting the play for Coach Cholo.
Same play.
It's Ablaza from the left wing. The attack and a missed layup. How about that? Battle for the rebound. A sorry miss. Ambuluto couldn't get that to go in, and now there's a foul called.
May humatak ng ring.
So they're reviewing a possible goal 10. There you go. It is counted for John Abuluto, who now has 16 points in this game. This might just be the best game of the season for John Abuluto. Elorde will bring it down. We're down by 10. Jonicio. Hand off to the Ant-Man. Couple of turns, and that's a foul on Sid. The third foul for Cedric Ablaza in this matchup. And now Batangas will go smaller as CJ Isid checks in for Donachea.
And this is going to be a game of defensive stops now.
Elorde getting it back from the inbound. Nico turns and feeds. Mark Cruz for three. That's big.
Ayan, pinag-usapan lang natin, no?
(63-56). De La Virgen attacking, spinning, and feeding. 7 to work with for CJ. They go back to MJ. 1 second. De La Virgen, no good. And here's the counter. Pajarito, one guy to beat. Pajarito is fouled. Basket and one.
Oh, that's big. That's big.
This fast break of the game is brought to you by Sports Max, powered by Playmax, the official online entertainment partner of the MPBL. Win to the max. And what did Coach Louie Gonzalez say? If South Cotabato wants to win, they have to run.
And again, balikan naman natin yung game 2. This is where they were able, etong moment na to, yung nakahabol sila ng tuluyan dito sa Batangas City.
Right, the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter, last 4 minutes.
A miss by Pajarito, but he got the ball back. And now there's a foul, a push. It's gonna be on South Cotabato. Kinabahan si John Abuluto.
Naging good boy na lang.
Again, one more foul and he's done. If it's on Ablaza though, then that would be number 4 on him. But again, it was on South Cotabato.
So that's 2 technical foul called on Marvin Junicio and Ced Ablaza.
And those would count as personals.
Number 12, Marvin Junicio is fourth. And number 23, Ced Ablaza,
there you go.
Also his fourth foul.
The fourth fouls, respectively, of Ablaza and Junicio.
Yeah, so ito one of the adjustment na nakita kong ginawa ni sigurado ako nag-prepare. Itong Batangas City is their press break.
Ablaza to Valoria, back to Ced. Hernandez will bring it down. Cholo. Sabi niya, iikot niyo ang bola. That is the case for Ablaza, who needs a teammate. They go to MJ, man down, and that's it for Ced Ablaza.
Again, yung nakikita natin na ginawa ng South Cotabato sa first half ng fourth quarter, now we can see it dito sa body language naman ng Batangas City. Again, this is how, ito yung importance ng series mix. It's not over till it's over. You need to have that killer's instinct with you hanggang sa final buzzer.
And they will have to end the game without their second top scorer all season long, Ced Ablaza. He will exit with 12 points and 7 rebounds, the most that he has scored in this series.
And in addition to that, the best decision maker in terms of front court lineup.
Christian Pajarito against John Abuluto. Pajarito turns. Pajarito is blocked by Apinan. And the ball went out of bounds. Will there be another review? There's actually a challenge. And this would be the first challenge for tonight. Virtual timeout as well for Coach Elvis Tolentino. Might as well regroup.
Talagang i-exhaust mo na lahat ng pwede mong gamitin.
This Coach's Challenge is brought to you by the MPBL Party List ng Kaliga ng Mamamayang Pilipino.
Upon review, the challenge was successful. Ball possession stays with
Challenge successful for Coach Elvis Tolentino. He actually risked his second to the last timeout for that one.
Again, talagang sure naman talaga yung mga players niya.
It will be a baseline inbound for Mark Cruz. The bounce to Kyle. Up top, Elorde. They swing it over. Jonicio. Back to Nico. Now to the Ant-Man. Elorde for three. Off to the right. What can Batangas do with no more Cedric Ablaza? Under 3 minutes to go in game number 3. De La Virgen trying to shake off Tolentino. It's a three-pointer for MJ De La Virgen.
Yeah, alam mo, he was able to make up doon sa mga lapses niya, doon sa last 2 possessions. Ito si MJ De La Virgen.
2 threes in this quarter for MJ De La Virgen, who has been Mr. Clutch for them this season. Pajarito escapes and he scores. Oh, there was a hit. Now a charge called all the way at the front court. Levy Hernandez apparently is the one called for it. Created some contact with Christian Pajarito.
Uncalled for. Okay, we were talking about mind games.
Now we have a challenge for Coach Cholo Villanueva.
Offensive foul on Levy Hernandez.
So our refs will review. But what will happen there? If there was no foul called, they maintain possession. Right?
Yes. And this is only a 2-possession game. Very important for Batangas City with 2.5 minutes remaining. This Coach's Challenge is brought to you by the MPBL Party List ng Kaliga ng Mamamayang Pilipino. The third to the last timeout in this game for Coach Cholo right now being risked.
Upon review, the challenge was unsuccessful. Ball on the floor stays. Offensive foul on number 2
for Coach Cholo. Then again, we will still have 2 timeouts. The same for Coach Elvis Tolentino. Let's see what happened. Dami nangyari.
Was it on Marvin Jonicio?
Yeah, on Marvin, not on Pajarito. Sideline inbound. A 6-point game. Jonicio. Back to Fajarito against Ambuluto. 4 on the shot clock. Christian. Turn around. That is good. Christian Fajarito with an all-star move. He's up to double figures.
Parang go to Christian eh.
These last 2 minutes are brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending GameX. Batangas up by 4. Levy Hernandez. He shoots a 3. That's short. Rebound Pajarito. South Cotabato fighting for survival. Mark Cruz. Onto the right. Jonicio given space. In and out. Rebound Tolentino. Another chance for the white shirts. The Ant-Man attacks and feeds. That's going to be a turnover. Hernandez will give it up. Apinan forward to Valoria. One guy ahead. De La Virgen will slow down.
MJ is too smart for that.
Last 1 minute and change in game 3. De La Virgen, 5 on the shot clock. It's a feed. Ambuluto for 2.
John Ambuluto being at the right place at the right time for that important 2 points for Batangas City.
MJ De La Virgen initially lost the ball. Jexter Pinan was also at the right place at the right time. And he was the one who fed the ball onto John Ambuluto, who now increases his season high to 18 points. This is now definitely the best game of the season for the energy guy of Batangas City.
Oh, what a time.
It still is a 2-possession game though.
Oh, alam mo, pinaka nakita ko kasi it's been a while since I last covered itong si John. Pero we know, right from the start of the season, talagang binibigyan, nag-i-invest itong si Coach Cholo Villanueva sa kanya.
I mentioned, Coach Cholo has been building up Mr. Ambuluto for years. Tinanong ko kanina si John, ikaw ba may unting frustration ka na yung progress mo hindi pa tumatalon onto a very high level? Sabi niya, hindi. Kasi para sa akin, happy ako na may progress ako kahit hindi mataas yung talon, basta tuloy-tuloy yung progress na yun.
Alam mo yun, mukhang talaga na-inculcate na sa mind niya John yung words ni Coach Cholo na yan eh. A progress is still a progress. It doesn't matter how slow it is.
And this is how you would want him to deliver with Cedric Ablaza now out of this game.
Because you built yung mga players mo para dito sa mga ganitong moment eh. And again, these 2 coaches, they're known for that. They are known for developing players and squeezing them to be the best they can possibly be.
Mark Cruz on the attack. It's Val Acuña. It's a big 3. No good. Oh, great effort by Valoria. And here's Levy, as now there is a foul. Was that an unspoke?
That's a punch.
Ambuluto has a big smile on his face. We need to see the replay.
Nauna na yung abs niya eh. Bago sa skills eh. Yung abs na yan nandiyan eh.
This is what happened. Oh, there's the punch. As Jonicio was falling down.
It was clear.
So way to go, John Ambuluto. That's why a basketball player needs abs after all.
And you know, ang pinakamabigat dito, pwedeng i-upgrade to a DQ foul yung ginawa ni Marvin Jonicio. Kasi it's a close fist.
And what would that mean for South Cotabato moving forward? She's been crucial as that small ball 4 for them. You did mention, with his presence at power forward, it allows them to fasten the pace. And right now, they do need to
Upon review,
perform a comeback
it's a
for us.
disqualifying foul on number
There you
12,
go.
Marvin
He's
Janicio,
done.
for punching. Marvin Janicio out of the playing court. Technical
So
foul
will
on
South
number
Cotabato play
26,
even smaller
John Ambuluto
moving
for
forward.
taunting.
And who will play that spot? Because, you know, putting him Marvin there, you know, there's the toughness is still there. There you go. Clear.
As it stands, South Cotabato has Christian Pajarito, Mark Cruz, JP Calvo, and Val Acuña on the floor. We have Nico Elorde and Kyle Tolentino by the scorer's table.
So who will replace who? Kasi maybe they're gonna put itong si Val Acuña in that 4th spot.
There's a technical foul called on Batangas City. That's why Val Acuña is at the line. Conversion for Val.
Then 2 free throws for John Ambuluto.
It seems like he was the one called for the technical foul, which means Ambuluto has fouled out. And that allowed Batangas to choose a free throw shooter off the bench. It is Philip Panyamogan who will do the honors for Batangas City. And percentage-wise, among all the players active for Batangas tonight, he is their best free throw shooter at 87%.
Nakatulong pa rin, no?
Yes. This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kumpletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. The first one is good for Philip Panyamogan. That is his first free throw for tonight. He was actually 7 out of 8 in game number 2 to make it a 3-possession game.
And now, okay, job's done.
Oh, you can't sub him out, right? They wanted to pull out Panyamogan and put in Don Ochea. With a timeout, can they do it?
Pwede. Kasi it's an ibang possession eh.
Okay. Coach Cholo will regroup as he would like to protect this 7-point advantage against Coach Elvis Tolentino.
Philip! Gusto ba ikaw maging Chris. Make sure we give a good inbound. 5 to 5 seconds, okay na. Kasi si Philip naglalabas ng bola. This is John. This is MJ. Chris. And Levy. Okay. First movement. We go here. Long, turn. Next sa bola. Spin, MJ. Last screen for Levy. Go.
Philip Panyamogan will remain on the court after all. And we're also seeing Chris Porter back in the game.
You need to have a wide-bodied screener for in this last possession and someone who can seal down low. And a good free throw shooter.
Right. Those two will work with Levy Hernandez, MJ De La Virgen, and Jong Valoria. Panyamogan. Risky pass there. Hernandez is in trouble. And Panyamogan escapes. 7 on the shot clock. Apreku, will he foul? There it is. Was that rather unfortunate because the shot clock was already down to 3 seconds?
Nagpanic na eh. Because I think that was the plan, not to fall. Because Batangas City was expecting that they will be fouled.
It will be Levy Hernandez at the line. He is 2 out of 3 so far tonight. Total of 14 points for Levy Hernandez in this game. That extends the lead to 8 for Batangas City.
And a big second half for the Batangas City.
They scored 41 in the second half as opposed to the 23 of South Cotabato. 72-63 now. The Batangueños are loving it as they are closing in to once again the South Division Finals. Timeout, Coach Elvis. The first 2 games of the 2024 MPBL National Finals will happen in Dubai. Those will be on December 1 and 3 respectively. 7 p.m. Dubai time, which is 11 p.m. Philippine time. Take note of that. And that series will feature the winner of Pampanga versus San Juan and Quezon versus the winner of Batangas and South Cotabato. Mark Cruz attacking quickly. Lefty layup, no good. 22 seconds remaining. Will South Cotabato foul? Arim, they cross it to Baloria.
Yeah, so that's gonna be it.
Batangas running out the clock. Tolentino gives up the foul. And 10 seconds to go.
We gotta give it to these Batangas City players. It's them staying together. They were down, not just down, down big in that first half. Pero maganda kasi yung pagpasok nila ng second half, it's like we felt that they were like a different team with a lot of enthusiasm. Alam mo yun na mas ginusto na nilang manalo eh. And it showed.
It is their desire, after all, to set up that date for the Quezon Huskers this coming Saturday at the Quezon Convention Center. That will be game 1 of the South Division Finals. Baloria goes 1 for 2. It's a 10-point game. South Cotabato will still shoot with Kyle Tolentino. That's no good, and this will be the final score. It will be the Quezon Huskers versus the Batangas Rum Masters.
And you know, the suspects were there. Okay, Sed Ablasha showed up. Jex Apinan showed up. Quality minutes coming from those guys. MJ Delaverhen showed up. Pero that one guy that really had brought everything, the energy, the spark, the enthusiasm, alam mo yun, the excitement, is yung player na talagang alam natin na binuo ng gusto at nag-invest. Ito si Coach Cholo Villanueva and the Batangas City Tanduay Athletics organization. This guy, si Jan Ambuludto.
Perfectly put by Coach Louie Gonzalez. Years in the making. This is finally his moment for Batangas City. Our best player of the game is brought to you by Daily Fantasy. Dito sa Daily Fantasy, hawak mo ang laro. A season-high performance of 18 points, 70% efficiency from the field, 7 rebounds, 4 of them from the offensive glass for John Abuluto.
Plus in yung mga hindi nakukuha sa stats, how he defended Jamer Hamito. how he fared against Larry Rodriguez. Hindi easy yung mga matchup niya down low. Hindi biro maglaro down low sa playoffs dito sa MPBL kasi alam mo, jungle yung down low na yan. Talagang labanan niya ng mga tunay na mga player.
With his efforts, it is a 10-point victory for Batangas City, 73-63 our final score. Brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball and partner of the MPBL. Basta ending. GameX. Let's go to Andrea Endicio.
Thank you, Migs. So first of all, congratulations. And John, pinag-uusapan nila to. Alright, John. Pinag-uusapan nila to, saktong-sakto ka, right place at the right time ngayon. Kung kailan nyo kailangan ng panalo, saka mo inilabas ang iyong best game of the season.
Yun lang, nagtiwala kami sa isa't isa at nag-usap-usap kami na kailangan namin kunin itong panalo dahil galing na kami dito dati. Sabi namin, malalagpasan namin to kaya kinuha namin yung panalo, ibigay lang namin yung best namin. Yun sabi ng coach namin. Ayun, nakuha namin. Kaya thank you.
John, very evident yung focus mo. Klarong-klaro yung pag-iisip mo. Even below that 1-minute mark, nakapagbigay ka pa ng 2-point dagger that sealed the deal para sa inyong kupunan.
Nagulat na lang ako, nabigay yung bola eh. Kaya sabi ko, libre, wala na shoot ko na lang. Sayang.
Alright, at dahil deserve mo to, meron ka bang gustong batiin o pasalamatan?
Una sa lahat, binabati ko yung asawa ko nandyan, si Pearl, yung anak ko, si Gianna, yung family ko sa probinsya, sa Mindanao, si Mama Rowena, si Papa Johnny, yung mga kapatid ko, at yung parents ng asawa ko, si Papa Rodel, si Mama Jane, yung mga kapatid niya sa ibang bansa, Tina, at saka si Yeye, at saka yung kapatid niya nasa bahay, si Loloy. At yun lang, sa mga fans namin, yung mga supporters, salamat sa inyo. Malaking tulong ang binigay nyo sa amin para makuha itong panalo. At si Tisoy nagre-request. Shoutout sa'yo. Tsaka yung okay na. Ayun lang.
Once again, that was John Ambuludo, our best player of the game, brought to us by Daily Fantasy. Dito sa Daily Fantasy, hawak mo ang laro. Back to you, gentlemen.
Finally, the stars have aligned for John Ambuludo with his radiating blonde hair. He is the man of the moment for the Batangas City Rum Masters. And for the third straight season, Batangas is back in the Final Four. They will have a chance to finally be a part of the national finals, but standing in their way would be the #1 seeded Quezon Huskers.
And sa akin, ang malaking bitbaon ng Batangas going to the South Division Finals again, that Quezon team is itong ginawa nila in this second half of this game. Alam mo yun, again, this is the brand. This is the Batangas City Athletics team. Nakilala talaga natin. Playing together, forcing turnovers, alam mo yun, executing, getting that ball to the most efficient scorer para sa kanila every time down. So, hindi na malaking adjustment. And I think Coach Cholo, congratulations si Coach Cholo. Job well done for these coaches as well. Ang ganda ng naging preparasyon nila.
They outscored South Cotabato 43-23 in the second half. Even with Cedric Ablaza fouling out, it wasn't a problem as they were able to finish strong. But before we go, we also would like to congratulate Coach Elvis Tolentino and South Cotabato. They were the underdogs against Binyanta Takjel, winning in 3 games. They pushed Batangas into 3 games as well. Remember, these are the first set of victories of Coach Elvis in the playoffs.
Alam mo yun. And again, it's a young team. I hope that team stays together. Next year, mas powerhouse yung team na yan. Itong South Cotabato Warriors. And Migs, we're all set.
Yes. The top 2 teams reign supreme for both the North and the South. It will be the San Juan Knights hosting against the Pampanga Giant Lanterns as the North Division Finals will begin tomorrow inside the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. Do not miss out. The action will begin 7 p.m. in San Juan, the home of our Season 2 champions, while the South Finals will begin at the Quezon Convention Center this coming Saturday. Thank you for joining us, folks. For Coach Louie Gonzalez, my name is Mix Gomez, and now I turn you over to Andrea Endicio.
Thank you so much, Mix. At kasama ko nga ngayon ang ating winning coach, Coach Cholo Villanueva, and of course, Mr. Consistent, Levy Hernandez. Unahin ko na muna si Coach Cholo. And Coach, we want to know what were your exact words in that halftime, because the moment na binitawan niyo po ang inyong mga players in that third quarter, they were a different team. They were a different Tanduayram Masters.
First, I want to thank the Lord God for giving us this win. All glory to Him. And I just said to my players na there's no tomorrow. And yung their resiliency just came out. Parang yung mga Batanggenyo na nasalanta ng bagyo, very resilient, nakabangon, nakabalik, ngayon nagsasaya para sa amin. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.
And Coach, how does it feel? What does it mean to you na for the third consecutive time, babalik po ang inyong kupunan sa ating South Division Finals?
It's just a testament to our consistency, for winning culture. But this time we want to change our destiny. We want to reach the national finals.
All right, thank you so much. And once again, congratulations, Coach Cholo. Punta naman tayo kay Mr. Consistent, Levy Hernandez. At consistency nga ang naging word mo para sa serye na ito with 15.7 points per game na average. Levy, both on offense and defense, ginawa mong lahat. Paano mo nga ba nabigay yon para sa iyong kupunan?
Yun nga, do or die na to, wala nang bukas to. Sabi nga ni Coach, pag natalo kami, wala na kayong bukas, hindi na kayo magkakasama practice. So, sabi namin sa grupo namin, dapat una natin to, gawin natin yung best natin lahat. Kasi pag natalo tayo ito, hindi na natin alam kung saan tayo, di ba? Yun nga, lahat naman nagawa namin na maayos kasi kahit nung slow start kami. So, nung halftime, talagang nagkano kami sa dugout na nagsabi, pare, gana na tayo, ganun. Binuhay lang namin mga kasama namin yun. At least nagbunga naman.
And Levy, it's not very ideal, pero matapos ang panalong ito, isang araw lang na pahinga ay finals na agad. So with that one-day break, paano nyo ba paghahandaan ang finals?
Yun nga, siguro yung rest lang kami. Gawin lang namin yung preparation namin para sa Game 1. So, yun lang, pahinga lang siguro kasi maiksi lang yung preparation So, kailangan Game 1, ready ulit kami. Yun lang, rest lang.
All right, and once again, congratulations to your team. With this win, the Batangas City Tanduayram Masters will be advancing to the next round at makakaharap nga po nila ang Quezon Huskers sa ating South Division Finals. And now that our final 4 teams are locked in, mga kaliga, samahan niyo po kami bukas para sa opening ng ating North Division Finals. And that will be between the Pampanga Giant Lanterns and the San Juan Knights, only here at the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.